Bring me sunshine in your smile. Bring me laughter all the while. In this world where we live, there should be more happiness. So much joy you can give to each brand new bright tomorrow. Make me happy through the years. Never bring me any tears. Let your arms be as warm as the sun from up above. Bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love. Bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love. Hello, in this lesson I'm going to teach you the song Bring Me Sunshine by Arthur Kent and Slyvia D. This is a song I often teach to my beginner pupils when they've had a few lessons and they've learnt, 2 or 3 chords. The problem can be that people get stuck playing the same 3 chords over and over again, and they want something a little bit more interesting, but then hit a stumbling block of there being more and more difficult chords. So this is a great one to move on from those first couple of chords, because even though it has 5 chords in it, only one of them uses as many as 3 fingers, and it's probably a chord you already know, and it follows a chord that's already got 2 of those fingers down. So even if you're struggling getting to that chord in your journey on learning to play the ukulele, you'll be able to get it in this song. It's also a really fun song, a well-known song, a song that sounds great and doesn't sound simple. So let's break it down. Here are the 5 chords you'll need. Now, some of the names of these chords might suggest that they're more complicated chords, but actually, as is often the case, the more complicated the name, the easier it is to play on the instrument. That often happens. A G6 is easier to play than a G or a G7. It is just 2 fingers. Now notice I'm not using my index finger to play that. I'm using my 2nd and 3rd fingers. Why? Well, I could play it with my first 2 fingers like that, or indeed that way round. But when I get on to later on in the song, I have to go from a G6 to a G7. So I'll show you that in a moment, but for now, try and stick with your 2nd and 3rd fingers. Your 2nd finger on the C string and your 3rd finger on the A string. That's our G6 chord. Then we have everybody's favourite chord, A minor 7. No fingers at all. Then we have a D7, and we're going to play the D7 using exactly the same shape as the G6, just hopped towards the ceiling 1 string. So instead of playing it on the 1st and 3rd strings, we play it on the 2nd and 4th strings. And then in the song we end up going back to our G6 again. So that's the first pattern. G6, A minor 7, D7, back to G6. At this point we need our 3-finger chord. But the good news is we're already holding 2 of the notes down with those 2 fingers if we used our 2nd and 3rd fingers. So all we have to do now is add our index finger to complete a G7 chord. And then we have an A minor 7. Now we have an A7. 1 finger, the 1st fret of the 3rd string. Then we have a D7, which we've had before, so we can use our 2nd and 3rd fingers to play that one. And then we're on to verse 2. So let's just go through verse 1. All I'm going to do with my right hand is keep time with downward strokes on the beat. And actually, if you were performing this, that would be the fundamental part of your rhythm. It doesn't really work with a kind of calypso strum. It's more of a jazzy, a light jazz swing kind of tune. So if we play it simply with downstrokes to begin with, we can add some upstrokes later on. So for now, let's just do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Then A minor 7. And another 2, 3. D7. Back to G6. turn it into a G7, A minor 7, no fingers, A7, and when we get to the D7 we just play one strum, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're into verse 2. Verse 2 is very similar, so it starts off with the G6 again, make me happy, just like before. A minor 7 through the years. This is exactly the same as verse 1. D7 and G6. This is all the same so far, and now the G7, just like the last verse. A minor 7. Here's the difference. The last line stays on the A minor 7 for a count of 4, D7 for a count of 4, and the G6. So what's happening is the first verse leaves us hanging on that D7, and the second verse brings us back to where we started on the G6. Now there are actually 4 verses to this song, but if you know it from Morcambe and Wise, I think they only ever sang the first half of the song. And quite often you were hearing an instrumental version while they did their little dance as they left the stage. However, verse 3 and verse 4 are musically exactly the same as verse 1 and verse 2. We just repeat that whole pattern again. And what I did when I played just the first 2 verses at the beginning was I repeated the very last line of verse 2 to give me an ending. And on the chart there, I've done that, but I've done it right at the end of verse 4. But all I did was I just played the previous line again. So in the very last verse, let your arms be as warm as the sun from up above. Now this line, bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love. I just repeated that line. Bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love. Now you could do that at the end of verse 4, or you could do it at the end of verse 2 if you wanted to just do a shorter version of the song. It's a really nice song to have under your fingers, because when you start playing it, so many people from so many different generations will know it and will sing along with you. So grab your uke and let's play through the whole thing together now, nice and slowly. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Bring me sunshine in your smile. Bring me laughter all the while. In this world where we live, there should be more happiness. So much joy you can give to each brand new bright tomorrow. Make me happy through the years. Never bring me any tears. Let your arms be as warm as the sun from up above. Bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love. Let's liven up the rhythm for the second half. Bring me sunshine in your eyes. Bring me rainbows from the skies. Life's too short to be spent having anything but fun. We can be so content if we gather little sunbeams, be light-hearted all day long. Keep me singing happy songs. Let your arms be as warm as the sun from up above. Bring me fun, Bring me sunshine, bring me love. Let's repeat that line. A minor 7. Bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love. I hope you've enjoyed this one. It's a great song to get out there and play, particularly while we have got at least a little bit of sunshine out there where I am. I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.